Hello there, welcome to Quackalope. Today we're playing Roaring Right by Galactic Raptor Games. This is... Why are you staring at me?
Because you told me after you said Roaring Right, you wanted me to go roar.
Well, you've done it now. Hello there, welcome to Quackalope. Thank you for joining us. Today we are playing Roaring Right.
Roar!
Hello there, welcome to Quackalope. Thank you for joining me. Today we're playing Roaring Right by Galactic Raptor Games.
Roar!
We've tried this intro like 3 or 4 times, all of which that roar has thrown off the entire context of the conversation. Hello there, welcome to Quackalope. Thank you for joining us. Today, we're playing Roaring Right by Galactic Raptor Games. That's the softest roar. Look, we've done this intro 4 or 5 times, all of which trying to introduce a high-powered, very affectionate roar for Michael over here. And so far, it has derailed the conversation successfully enough that we have restarted.
I tried to be quiet this time.
I appreciated the quiet roar.
Thank you.
It did let me down a little bit. I think it let the viewers down as well, if I'm going to be honest. This is a 1 to 100 player game.
Roar!
There we go. That's the timing that we were looking for. It plays in about 15 minutes. This will be a pretty quick gameplay and is for ages 8 and up. This is a roll and write game, or a roar and write game specifically, which means pretty much we're going to be rolling these dice,
losing them off of the table.
We're going to be dropping dice off of the table.
Super professional.
We're going to be resolving the numbers on top of them to try to score a variety of different victory conditions or point scoring conditions. This will go through 5 phases, or 5 entire cycles of 3 dice rolls each, so a total of 15 dice rolls by the end of the game.
Okay.
Our objective, we are, well, I believe there is.
Uh-oh.
Flavor text on the back.
Flavor text.
And if anyone's seen a video with Mike in it before...
Oh, you want me to read it?
Of course I want you to read it.
Right.
That's why I invite you here.
All right, here we go. It's time for the selection committee of the animal kingdom to choose the new monarch to rule over all. Now, it's up to you to appease the 5 council members on the selection committee to win the Regency.
Roar!
The catch, each committee member is appeased in a different way, so you must choose wisely, as you can only appeal to 1 each age. That's it, man.
I like it.
Unless you want me to keep going and say, Roaring Right is a competitive press your luck game about impressing different council members on the selection committee.
I like
But
it.
We'll stop there.
So our objective of the game is to appease and attract these different animal folk into our kind of tableau here.
Yeah.
They each have different conditions that have to be met when it comes to assigning numbers or assigning... The way I've set it up is like these are different types of food resources or items that might attract them.
I liked when you explained it that
And
way.
so, you know, your 2s, your 3s, they could be a different type of meat or a different type of vegetable.
One's a carrot.
And those are bringing animals into your area so they can select a new
I like it. Yeah.
That's the concept. Let's go ahead and go through our scoring conditions, and then we can start playing the game. So on our sheet here, we're each going to have what's called a kingdom. This is kind of the global terrain that we're playing, and this is the peak that I think there's kind of a mountain range there in the center.
Yeah.
This is where we're calling everyone from. And this is going to have a series of different scoring conditions. Starting over here on the top left, we have 2 pairs, so 2 5s, 2 4s, stuff and such like that. Right. Then small to big, that's a series of 5 numbers, starting with a small number, rising up as you go. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, for instance. Mm-hmm. Then we have big to small. Now this is 6 total numbers, so you're going to need the entire run, and you have to add them 6 all the way to 1.
4, 5, 6.
Any value down there in the bottom? Pretty much straightforward, exactly what it says. Don't know where to place something, toss it in there. And then same number, so 3 of a kind. After that, we're going to have our personal objectives and our conditional objectives. Now we have a set of cards over here to the side just to show that in the prototype that we have here, we have a variety of different options.
Flip them and there's more.
And this is a prototype. This game's currently on Kickstarter. People are checking it out, backing it. So they sent us some very fancy artwork and cards and everything to show it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the artwork.
Let's start going through their score conditions. So starting up here with D. So at the top, there's going to be a letter indicating what type of animal you're attracting. That allows you to denote that on your score sheet so you know exactly what your point value is, what the row you've added up, who it's going towards. Mm-hmm. Starting there with the lion. How does he score?
That is not a lion. It's
Starting there with the hippopotamus.
So the tiger is a set of 2 of the same value dice, so pairs. So 2 2s and 2 3s are 2 pairs.
Yeah.
Makes perfect sense.
So you'll score, you can get up to a total of 3 because there's 6 dice in your little column here.
Right.
The hippopotamus over here next. Each set of identical council offerings. So we're looking for an entire identical row.
Yeah.
All 2s, all 6s, all 3s, and you'll score based on how many of those you can collect.
Oh.
3 of them will give you 1, 6 of them will give you 8. The meerkat here next is going to be a set of 4 dice of the same value. I don't think that's a meerkat.
It's not.
So this is going to be...
But that's okay.
This is going to be 4 dice that match. Pretty straightforward. What about the rattlesnake here?
The rattlesnake.
Am I making up for the fact that I called that a lion?
Yeah, when it's a red panda. But even triples, a set of 3 of the same value, but only even numbers. So 3 2s and 3 4s are 2 sets of even triplets. So
Okay.
it has to be a triplet, and they have to be even numbers.
Down here with the panda, any die or set of dice that add up to 5.
Yeah.
So you could have a 2 and a 3, you could have a straight 5, a 4 and a 1. You just want to start sequencing those pairs together.
Yes.
Now if you get all 5s, 6 5s down there in that bottom row, you're looking at 18 points. That's massive.
Yeah, that definitely helps.
That's a ton of points. And finally, the turtle here.
The turtle is 3s. Only 3s count. So if you get 6 3s, you get 18 points.
Yeah.
however
Similar
many
structure to how this
threes.
plays. It's
Right.
just instead of combining things, you're looking for specifically one number.
Right, just one number.
Did I make up for the fact that I totally missed the lion at the start?
The lion, what'd you call it? A meerkat?
The meerkat.
I mean, like, you could have said lemur, and I would have been like, it's pretty close.
No, it's clearly
And you got Amaterasu over here from the Okami game.
tiger,
I love this, by the way. Beautiful.
red panda, some sort of lizard thing.
Yeah.
Clearly a wolf.
Yes.
And then finally down here
white
at the
wolf,
bottom,
though.
clearly
Yeah.
clearly a white wolf with a gem.
Yeah.
And then finally down here at the bottom, we
little-
have a turtle. The only one I got right. And then we have our secret objectives, our personal agendas. These are going to be personal scoring conditions. So
Right.
for me, I'm looking to score points for each 2 in my council offering. So down here. And then pairs. Score points for each of your 3s and 4s. For each pair.
Right.
And then your
Mine
scoring
is,
objective?
I score points for each 3 in my council offerings, and I score points for each of my pairs of 2s or 6s in my council offerings.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and start rolling dice and
Okay.
and seeing what we can do. Now, this is a game. Roll and writes are typically games that you sit in silence and mumble to yourself as you play. It's a puzzle that you're all solving together. That being said, I'm going to give this guy crap the entire time.
Help too, right?
And so hopefully it'll be entertaining. We'll probably talk. We will probably have a fairly friendly game of this, talking
Yeah.
through our strategies, explaining the choices we're
yeah,
making.
I've never played this before, except for the one time
Well,
when
and
Jesse
you-
was like, "Here's how you play it. We're gonna videotape it any minute now."
And you're brand new to roll and writes. This is not a
I've never
genre that
played
you've ever been
anything.
introduced to. This is
Yeah.
your first roll and write game
Yeah,
ever.
I'm like the newbie of board games that you got on this channel, man. I like don't know much about these at all.
Well, it's good because this is a family level. This is an intro level game, so it's got a nice puzzle to it, and it does scale in complexity. But we're playing with some of the easier setups here,
Yeah.
and this gives you a good sense of how you can approach
Cool.
games like this. So now, when you hear of a roll and write, you kind of
I know it,
you have
yeah.
a base for what it is.
Yeah, I have an idea of what we're going for.
So we're gonna roll those dice and
All
let's
right.
see what happens. Now, don't roll them like that.
So if you roll, what? How do I? If you roll them, we would just get all 1s, right?
That is oftentimes what happens. We've got our 6s here.
Oh, we got 3
We've got
4s,
3 4s.
and a 5. Okay.
So looking here, the pairs match up nicely.
Oh, I already know who I'm going for.
Do you?
Yeah.
You already know
Oh
exactly?
yeah, buddy. Got this.
What are you
Got
thinking?
this. I'm not telling you. It's a secret, right?
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, totally, 100% secret. Now I can write down as many numbers as I want on this for this first roll.
On this bottom row, you absolutely can.
Yeah.
You could fill it up if you want. You wouldn't possibly score as much, but you could get that bonus 4 points.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's 3 rolls per round, and in every round, the earlier you complete, your objective,
Yeah.
the faster the extra bonus points you'll score.
So here's a question. When I'm doing
Tell me that
small to
question.
big or big to small, whatever my first number is I put in those, does it have to go in the first slot?
It has to go in that order.
I
so
see.
small to big is if you start at 2, you're locked in 2 and up.
Got it.
Big to small, if you start at 6, you've got to keep progressing down that line.
Roger that. Okay.
So I think I'm going to start. I think I'm going to start with something fairly easy. I'm going to start with the 4s there. What'd you start putting in? I've already locked it in.
The 4s.
Did you lock the 4s as well?
For C.
4s. You're doing C.
Yeah.
Set about 3 of the same value, but only even numbers. Oh, I didn't even look at 3.
Oh, I shouldn't have told you.
I'm going to stick with my original plan. I was doing.
you're doing
4
A.
of a kind. Yeah, and here's why. I'm going to go ahead and add the 6 and the 5 to.
Oh, you're gonna put the X's.
Yes. So up here, you get 1 free die added per round, per roll.
Right.
But if you put an X down here in your council offerings, which some of these don't need full sets.
Right.
So if I put an X down here, I can go ahead and start building out this. And the big to small, if I can complete it, is going to score me a decent amount of points.
Yeah, that's a lot of points.
So I feel good. You feel good?
Oh, man, I
Ready to
feel
roll again?
way better than you.
Going for the lizard was good. I think that's honestly a good plan.
The lizard. Is there a lizard?
That's this guy.
Oh.
That's what you're going for. 3s.
I thought that was a lion.
Oh, I can see the resemblance. No, trust me, I get those things wrong all the time. Don't be embarrassed about it.
Okay. All right, we got
3s,
3s.
4s, 5s, 6s, 2s. So I need that 4. That's for sure. And I think I'm gonna.
Oh, I forgot to put my other number up.
That's a shame.
Okay.
Well, let's think what we had up there. We had 4s. You already
Yeah.
added the 4s.
Yeah.
I know we had a 5. I know
had
we had
two
a 6.
Oh, we had a 5? Okay, it was the 5 I was going to put
Okay.
up. I'm just going to put the 5 there.
So I'm going to put another X here because I've closed that one off, and I'm adding a 4 and a 3 right up here. I'm moving down that line. And I get to circle the second agenda there, so I'm going to score an additional 2 points because I completed this in 1 cycle.
I'm going to start there. Okay. Rock and roll.
One more roll.
One more roll. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Did you close yours off? You successfully did it?
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. One more roll. So we've got a pair of 6s. We've got a 1, 3, a 4, and a 5.
I really needed a 2. I would have loved a 2. I think I'm going to start with that 1. I'm going to try to do the small to big as well.
Okay.
All right, cycling through that, go ahead and add in what animal you're appeasing. So I'm appeasing the red panda there.
All right.
And you already set up the lizard. Now, an important thing for endgame scoring, if we appease every single one of these, we're going to gain bonus points at the end as well. Yeah, total of 15 possible on the line there. So I've now done the red panda.
Right.
I probably don't want to look at doing that again unless I'm very purposeful with that strategy.
Yeah.
So.
Or if you have no other options.
Or I have no other options. Yep.
Yeah. So.
Round prestige. So that's going to be, for me, a total of 8 because I completed my objective. And then what was that for you?
Mine was 12.
Okay. And that's because you did both of them.
Yeah. And I finished it on the second roll, so that means I get a bonus 2 points.
I do too. Yep. Thank you for reminding me of that. That would have been embarrassing if I'd lost by 2 points.
So my total is 14, and my ongoing total is 14.
My total is 10. Rolling for round 2.
That's cute.
Terrible. I don't know why I invite you to play games. 1, 2, 4, double 3s, and a 5.
Right.
This is not. I'm going to lean into what I've got, though. Gonna lean into what I've got. I know what I'm doing.
1, 2, 3s, 4, and a 5. Okay, I know what I'm doing.
Did you look at my sheet as deciding what you were doing?
No, actually, I did not.
All right. Well, I'm just making sure. Don't look at. Don't.
Well, now I want to.
How dare you? Don't look over here.
I want to now. Okay, and then I'm gonna. Yeah.
And I'm gonna kick myself in the butt for doing this. I think.
Do it.
Do I leave it on the line till the end? I'm gonna leave it on the line till the end. I'm not gonna fill in any X's at the moment. I was thinking about doing an X right now.
Gamble, baby.
I'm not gonna do an X. Go ahead and roll that die.
All right, here we go.
Come on.
Daddy needs a Quackalope shirt.
That's just gonna be the running joke that you do not. You designed,
the logo and I still don't have a shirt.
Do not have
that
a
was a
Quackalope
6.
shirt.
I'm sorry.
Clearly
That was
cheating.
a 6.
Convenient
and a
6
5.
there.
I was just trying to make them nice. So we got 3 3s, a 2, a 5, and a 6.
3 1s, you mean?
That's what I said.
Yeah. Because I would love 3
said it with
3s down there.
confidence, right?
I leaned into the 3s. You did too.
Yeah.
We're in trouble for.
You taught me.
Well,
I learned it by watching you, okay? Wow, okay, so I am screwed.
yeah, I'm Xing out some stuff to actually start adding numbers up top here, if I'm going to be honest.
But I'm not going to X anything out.
You're not doing any yet?
I'm not. I feel like... This is the last roll, right?
We have one more roll.
Yeah, so we're on roll number 2. There's going to be one more roll. That's you. Buddy. I am going to X.
I put 2 X's down,
I'm going to
so I added a total of 3 numbers up here, and I've completed my big to small.
I've completed my small to big. Wow, you completed your big to small?
I did, yeah. All right, last roll. Moving in here for the win. I did not do very well for us. I'm very sorry. That 3's clearly locking in here. And I think I'm just going to have to add numbers up top here.
Alright.
I needed a 5.
Did we get a 5?
We
did
didn't.
not
I
get
needed a 5 and a 1. We got 3 6s, though.
Alright, can I put as many X's as I want, though?
You certainly can.
Alright. X's, X's.
I'm adding 1 X
And
to this.
I am going to do...
You know, here's the thing. The frog's not very happy, but he's at least on my board. I thought that was going to be a hard one. At a certain point, you're taking a gamble anyway. With 2 3s out there in the front, I thought it was a good risk to take. Am I proud of it? No, but I'm not proud of a lot of things. So I got a total of 3 of them, which is going to be 4 points here. All right.
We're looking how many I got. Whatever, we'll go with that.
We're looking at 14 points, buddy.
So, boy, I did not do well at all.
You did as well as me.
No, I think I did way worse than you.
Why is that?
Oh, did you go for G?
You
went for G.
Did. Both of us went for G.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why I thought you cheated. That's why I thought you looked at me and...
Okay, no. I got 4 points.
I got a total of 4 points as well, so you're still holding that lead. But I did, for context, I did complete my big to small, and I nearly completed my same number. Give that a roll onto the 3rd round. Yes. Oh, I'm totally not even following this. 3s and 4s. Okay, I'm actually not doing too bad. For not following it, I'm not doing too bad so far, because all I've added to my tableau has been 3s and 4s.
Oh, I'm killing it on mine.
Are you really?
Yeah, because I custom picked it to these cards.
While it was gone, you just went through?
No, you told me pick one, and I was like,
this.
sweet, that's an amazing strategy.
All right, I mean, good, cool. Sounds like
I thought that was the rule. I'm like, that's brilliant.
Ridiculous. All right, let's see here.
All right, so we've got 2 1s,
Uh-huh.
a 4,
5
a 5,
and a 6.
and a pair of 6s. Binka, binka.
What do I want to go after now?
Well, I think it's pretty clear, but I'll let you decide.
You think
for
it's
yourself. Yes.
You're lying.
No.
Because you haven't written anything down yet.
I'm waiting for you, so you
All right,
don't cheat off of my paper.
I'm not. Don't worry about me cheating.
Don't cheat off my homework.
Look, don't you worry about me cheating off your paper. I'm worried about you cheating off my paper, buddy, old pal. I've locked in. I got to add 1 number up top here, though.
All right. There we go.
Yeah, I'm going. Oh, I already spent that one. All right. Let's roll these dice.
Let's roll.
Let's keep this game going. 1, 2, 5s, and 6s. I'm okay with this. How'd you do? How'd you pan out?
I did great.
Mm-hmm. That sound was the sound of a disgruntled...
It wasn't. It didn't help me in some of my other goals.
Mm-hmm.
So
I hear what you're saying.
This is roll 3 or 2?
That is roll 2.
That's roll 2?
Yep. We got one more we're going
All right.
for.
I have appeased my god, or council.
I did too. I appeased mine as well, and I also finished same number. So go ahead and give that a swing.
Give me what I need, baby. Yep, okay.
3s, 4s. Big set of 4s there.
I'm good.
I needed a 5. I would have loved a 5.
You can only play one.
I know
now,
I
right?
can. I'm going to take the 1 right here.
There you go.
And I just appeased.
You're killing it up there.
I'm doing well up there. That might be good for me.
How many X's do you have?
I
1, 2,
appeased
3, 4.
5. I've got 5 X's.
You got
total.
5 X's?
Yeah.
I only have 3 X's. I feel like you have a lot more numbers up there.
You haven't done A yet, though.
I feel like I messed up my math, but
You
that's
haven't.
okay.
You haven't done A.
Yes, sir.
And I did it by the second round, so I'm up to a total of 24 points.
So that's 10 points for that round, right? For the
Should be. Yep.
Or sorry, the prestige is 8.
8 from the kitty, 2 from the round finish. I told him, I said, come over and do some math. He said, I love math. He got here. I realized he doesn't know what math is. He misinterpreted the word. We had to Google search it. Apparently,
10.
all he learned back in the slums was...
All right.
Okay?
Okay, I'm ready.
You want me to give him a roll? Or do you want to roll him? I think it's your turn.
I think you rolled them last
I
time.
did roll them last
You're
time.
cheating.
I've seen if he'd throw the cycle off. 2s.
We've got a pair of 2s.
5s. 3 and a 4.
3, a 4, and a pair of 5s.
Yep, I know where I am. I know where I am.
All right.
I've already written my numbers down. Oh, what are you doing?
I'm looking at this.
I've heard
and
the rumors of
I'm
you.
realizing that I know where I am too.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
So I'm.
You know, you've been searching for where you are for a long time. I'm glad you finally found.
All right, so that means I can put.
And I think I'm putting another X. I'm just going to let you know that. I'm adding another X to my board.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm not playing games right now. Literally not playing games.
I'm not feeling it.
No?
No, I'm gonna roll. I'm a gambling man. What do we got? Yeah, baby.
5s?
Yeah, baby.
I think we went for the same thing.
That paid off for me.
I think we went for the same thing. I'm right.
You gonna get whooped, Jesse.
I went for the same thing as you. I'm on 5s too, buddy, old pal. I know what
but
you're
you
doing.
wrote an X.
I did write an X. There's a chance. Ouch. There's a chance that X might come back to bite me.
Do I got a 3 in here somewhere?
No, 3. And here's the
I
worst
do got
part.
a 2 though.
I need the 5 to move my small big.
This is our
up.
second roll, right?
That was our second roll. We've got one more roll. And I've got a free add up there. So it's just gonna have to pop into the 6. I'm not gonna be able to fill that slot up though.
Are you gonna fill them all?
No,
You're gonna fill them all.
I'm gonna fill all but the bottom one. Wow. Your turn. Roll those
You're
dice.
gonna beat me
We'll see.
because of that part. Okay.
You're pretty competitive up there. I might have a solid 9
I like
point lead
that.
on you.
Here's what I like. I
Oh,
like that. Oh.
That was such a bad roll.
What? What are you talking about? It's beautiful. You
See
kidding
any
me?
5s in there?
No, but I don't need any 5s.
Oh, because you can do a 4 and a 1.
Player, why do I need a 4 and a 1? I'm done.
You filled it all up?
Yeah.
You did a 3 and a 2 last turn. Oh, that wink just made me drop my pen.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you sucker. I'm going to have to add an X, and I don't have the 5 that I need to finish this off.
I'm so sorry for you.
That's really bad for me, honestly. All right, we're doubling down. We're doing
All right.
let's add the 3 here. Let's add a 4 here.
I am going to go for a pair of 3s.
So I was going after our kitty cat here. The white kitty cat.
Oh, I can't use any X's. Interesting. That's an interesting part of the strategy there.
What is it?
Well, if I use my X's, I can fill these out and guarantee myself these values.
Yep.
But if I go for the council member, I can try to appease everybody and get their maximum value, but
You don't
I'm
get to
not
fill
gonna
all of
get
this.
these
No.
extra points.
And see, I'm spending a lot of resource on X, but I'm not getting as high score on that base as you are.
I think it's going to come down to this last one here.
It might.
Okay.
It might.
Okay.
Let's see what we pulled. We were both doing I.
Yeah.
I
was
did
doing
4 of them, So I'm at
did
8.
1, 2, 3. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. So
Yeah,
I
you
got
did.
12.
You're at 12. You're
plus 2.
4 points ahead, and I didn't get the 2 bonus. You're 6 points ahead on that
12,
one. That neutralizes my big to small 14, right there. I got a bad feeling about this. I bring you on the show. I tell you, when you came, I told you one thing. I said, look, we looked each other in the eyes. I held one of your hands, specifically by the tips of your fingers, and I said, look, all I want from you is you to not win games against me. You're new to this thing. You've never played games before. I needed someone here that could not beat me, because when I play solo, I lose against myself all the time. And so that wasn't working for me. I tried solo to win games. I thought to myself, maybe it'd be possible. I brought you here specifically for that one objective, and you're letting me down.
Well, wait a minute. We played this once before.
Yes.
And you smoked me.
Not on camera.
Okay.
Yeah. So right now, as it stands, I'm disappointed in you. Go ahead and roll those dice.
All right. Wait, didn't I roll it last time?
I don't know. I don't.
No, okay.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't care. We'll break this.
Now I could go crazy here.
All right, we got a 1. We got a 2.
Mm-hmm.
We got a pair of 4s.
Mm-hmm.
We got a 5, and we got a 6.
Who's the one I haven't appeased yet? 3 of the same.
Yeah, I would say it's. Oh no, I haven't appeased A.
Dude, I'm gonna go absolutely. I'm gonna go absolutely
value.
mental. Watch this. I want you to watch something real quick. Ready for this? X X X X X.
You're gonna put in 5 X's
across the board
and just use all of these
across
right
the board.
now.
I'm using them all up in the top. I'm filling every zone up here.
Oh, you do have a 5 and a 6.
Circle the 4. I've got the 5 and the 6 I need, and then I fill in the 1, the 2, the 4, and the 4. And I've completed the top. I have missed out on the other animal.
But that's only 5 points.
That's only 5 points, and that 4 offsets it.
Wait, do you get the 4? I thought that's for like appeasing. That's appeasement. You didn't appease anybody. You don't
early
get
appeasements.
4.
You're
you
right.
Don't get the 4.
I don't get the 4.
This guy. All right, so
I'm really curious. This game, strategically, the first game we followed each other pretty consistently.
Yeah.
Strategically, so far, I think we both know the game well enough that we've played a different game.
All right, so if I'm going for it, I'm appeasing A for 4 of a kind.
It gives you some wiggle room, and 4 of a kind. Odds are you'll pull more 4s.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try to go for 4. And then I don't have a 3.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not getting anything there. You know what? I'm going to wait till round 2. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. Oh, no!
That is no 4s, my friend.
No 4s.
There's no 4s. Now, you could add to the top there, and you know you have leniency.
I'm putting in my X's.
You know you have leniency of 2 X's.
I got a 3, so I'm definitely putting in that X. So
now, you get 1 for free. So that first 3 could have been a free one.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm not putting in an X.
But you still have 2 more that you could add. You do the 3.
Yeah.
You don't have a 4 there, though. And you kind of need a 4 to finish off that zone.
So I use this guy. So now I need another 3, and I don't have that.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't just skip to 2.
Mm-hmm.
I have to do them in order. And I'm not going to be able to fill this guy up.
I don't think so. I don't think you've got enough rounds to do it.
Wow. Okay. You know what? I'm going to take it like a man and just, let's just roll. Ooh, I thought I had you.
Get those 4s.
Come on, 4s.
Get those 4s. This could be the game.
Come on, 4s.
I'm pretty happy with how I played.
2 of them. I was hoping
That's all you needed.
That's
all you needed.
4
no,
4s.
This one. Set of 4 of the same dice.
Yahtzee!
All you needed was 4. You just got a perfect roll.
All right, so we did that.
Like your Yahtzee.
Yahtzee.
We should put that on camera sometime.
That was the 3rd roll, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I didn't get any extra
Finish it
bonus
off.
points for that. And now I have
one free dice, which is a 3. Thank you. And then I can do X for 2, and then an X for 1.
You finished that one.
Yeah.
Oh no. The only difference is the 8 that I got, and you just scored 8 points straight.
So I got 8 points. So 42 plus 8 is... Oh, wait.
Dude.
Yeah, so that's 40... That's 50? No, that's... How does that work?
Well, it's called...
Total. Okay,
It's called
8.
math. We've been over it before. You want me to...
I have to think about like how this is worded.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
So my final score on my appeasement... Okay, that's that. Now we go ongoing total.
Ongoing total. So I'm at 32 moving down into this bottom zone.
Oh.
What are you at right
Are
now?
you? No, you don't want to.
We're just gonna go to the end game. All right, let's go to end game.
On,
Check your personal. Fine. I'm gonna show you my personal objective.
Personal agendas. Score points for each 3 in your council.
Score points for each 2 in your council offerings. Why did I use no 2?
I didn't do very well here.
I did nothing here. So if you did any.
Wow. Score points for each of your pairs of 2s and 6s. Wow.
3s and 4s. 1, 2, 3.
Ooh, I did not do good there.
I think you've embarrassed me in this game, though.
I didn't do good on this one, though.
10, 15, 24, 25.
Oh no, I did terrible. Yeah, I did terrible on that one. Okay, so that was...
My score is so much lower than the last game. Like by a substantial amount.
What's your kingdom total though?
Hold on,
so 11.
I'm telling you, my score, I've already done my entire score.
24. Alright, so I've got 50, 65, 75, 85, 89, 93. What's yours?
I got... No, you think you're big at 93? No, seriously, you think you're big at 93?
Wait, did you get more?
Yeah.
You did not.
I got 64.
I was like, no, the kingdom thing paid off. Oh, I knew it.
Oh, dude, I got wrecked. I got absolutely
We were
wrecked.
way closer on the last one.
Yeah, we were. We were 3 points away from each other on the last one.
That last one was close. That's fun. I like that. This is it's a simple game. I don't like adding things at the end.
Well, I mean, math is maths.
Math is math.
Never once claimed to be a math.
That was fun.
What do you think of it? Like, this is your first experience with a roll and write.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool, man.
What do you think about the format?
Some of these are a little bit difficult to understand,
Sure.
but
Prototype,
aside
there's
from
some
that,
wording that can be
prototype,
adjusted.
whatever. Aside from that, yeah, it's a fun little quick knock it out. You want to play a game real quick? Yeah, let's play a game real quick. It doesn't require, and I think we talked about this on our last video, is like for me, I prefer games that don't require like a ton of setup and
You don't want to do a lot of upkeep.
I'm like, all right, get to that. How do we play this? And you can just be like, here's how we play it, Mike. And I can be like, cool, let's play it.
Here's the thing for me. Clearly a family-friendly game. I mean, you look at the front of the cover here. The people that are going to go out and pick up Roar and Write, they're going to be family-oriented.
Okay.
Like, from my perspective.
I'm with that, yeah.
It's not the KDM crowd that I'm bringing to the channel, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's two different audiences there. That being said, the one thing for me that I think mechanically this does that is interesting, or at least makes this a way more accessible roll and write game than I first anticipated it to be, is the fact that every age you're recruiting one of these.
And there's a strategy.
So I don't have to worry about all of them. All I have to do on that first roll is decide what path I'm going down and then lean into that.
Yeah.
And then I worry about this puzzle up top here. I get to spend time on that path.
But that's what I like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
like that there's a gamble and a strategy for the gamble. So it's not 100% luck.
Sure.
You're not just like, I don't know.
But you can be purposeful about it.
Yeah, you can be like,
but sometimes like me,
if I gamble this, I might make more.
It doesn't always pay off.
Yeah, it didn't pay off this time.
When you think to yourself, oh, I could just use all the bits and bobs.
Yeah, I like that. That was fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully you've enjoyed this gameplay of
Roar
and Write. That's how we should have done it at the very beginning.
There we
you
go.
see, there's the whole process to this. If you made it to this point, please remember to hit that subscribe button down below. Leave a comment letting us know exactly why the graphic designer of the Quackalope logo does not, in fact, deserve a Quackalope t-shirt. But whatever you do, remember to do the important thing. Get out and play some games. We'll see you next time. Well, tell them thank you.
Thank you.
There we go.